A few changes were made to the highest level of the executive of the UDA government here in Kenya. And most Kenyans are saying the change is not a change as such because there are so many old faces in that cabinet. I remember when there were the Gen Z protests, one of the things they wanted to be done is for the Ruto administration to drop those incompetent cabinet secretaries. This has not happened actually. We are recycling the same old leaders. Most of them are associated to Uhuru Kenyatta. And one member of County Assembly, an online commentator by the name Robert Alai, mentioned that Uhuru Kenyatta is back to government. So let us look at that list of new appointments and see what it contains. Robert Arai on his Twitter handle is saying former President Uhuru has brought his A-team to push the perennial opposition politicians back to the opposition. Baba is the idealistic and wanted face of Kenya. Baba wants Kenya as he has imagined it. It exists in an ideal world. Everybody else is selfishly tribal. There is no way Baba will crack this team. Baba and Kalonzo are back to the opposition. Watch this space. So that is Robert Alai saying that. And then, of course, people respond to him saying that ODM chaos waiting exactly as I predicted. But let us look at the list of people who have been nominated to hold these public positions. All right. This is press release, notification of presidential action. All right, this is for 19th of December 2024, today. Changes within cabinet and senior ranks of the executive. His Excellency President has today made nominations and reassignments and appointments to the senior ranks of executive. The nominations effected are in regard to individuals to serve the nation in the foremost policy organ, that is cabinet, as well as in the foreign service. The head of state and government, executive action rearranges ministries, state departments, and Kenya's policy foreign service, to optimize performance and enhance service delivery, as well as in the administration's revitalized plan under bottom-up economic transformation agenda. All right, nominations. Who is nominated? Let us take a look. In accordance to Article 152, subsection 2 of the Constitution, His Excellency President has nominated the following persons to appointment as cabinet secretaries. First, Honorable Mutahi Kagwe, Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Agriculture, Livestock Development. That is Uhuru's person. Ricky Nyanjui, Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Investments, Trade and Industry. I don't know how he's related to Uhuru, but I'm sure of Honorable Mutahi Kagwe. William Kabogo, Minister of Information, Communication and Digital Economy. That is also associated with Uhuru Kenyatta. They were in Jubilee together, is it? I'm trying to see the link between those two. Uhuru Kenyatta and the people nominated here. Margaret Ndungu, High Commissioner, Ghana. These are nomination of ambassadors and high commissioners. Ambassador Dorothy Angote, High Commissioner, Zimbabwe. Honorable Ababu Namwamba, Permanent Representative of Kenya to the United Nations Environment Program, UNEP, United Nations Office at Nairobi. This one, Honorable Ababu Namwamba, I think is associated to Ruto. Dorothy Angote, I don't know, is variations. I think this lady was once the executive director for an NGO in Nairobi. What was that name? I will remember the name, but that is Angote. Dr. Andrew Karanja, Ambassador Brazil. The assignment of cabinet secretaries. Salim Mfuria, this one is associated to Ruto and UDA. He was a former governor for Kwale County, Minister of Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports. Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen is going to the Ministry of Interior and the National Administration. This Ministry of Interior and National Administration was the one held by the current Deputy President, Honorable Professor Kithure Kindiki. Before he departed to become Deputy President, he was holding this ministerial position as the Cabinet Secretary for Ministry of Interior and the National Admin. So this you might also be aware that this is the ministry which was held by Matiang'i. Is a powerful ministry because the Minister of Interior, the person who is in charge will be in charge of the police, the General Service Unit, and many other armed what do we call them? Armed forces. All right. Finally, the disappointment of chairpersons of state corporations, where they have appointed Honorable Ndiritu Muriithi. Ndiritu Muriithi is a nephew to Mwai Kibaki, the late Mwai Kibaki, I believe. He has also appointed Anthony Mwaura, chairperson, Board of Directors, Kenya Rural Roads Authority, and Honorable Kembi Gitura, chairperson, Board of Directors, Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral Hospital. So this memo was sent by Felix Koskei, the Chief of Staff and Head of Public Service, on the 19th of December 2024. Associated with Kibaki might be a friend of Uhuru Kenyatta. Salim Mfuria, these reassignments, those are Uruto's people, Salim Mfuria and the Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen. But people who know, they have said that Uhuru Kenyatta has come into power. He has come back into government. These are the fruits Uhuru Kenyatta is harvesting out of the meeting they had at Uhuru Kenyatta's home, Ichaweri. Thank you very much for tuning in to Kerosi TV. If you are new here, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kerosi TV. Make sure you also visit our website, www.kerosi.com. And also make sure you subscribe on that blog. See you in the next episode.